I'm so glad I went to work today. Everything's gonna be just fine. And I hope that paint can doesn't fall on anyone's head.
And let's hit the coffee shop.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry for a snack. Mikey, we have a gap. Looks like something fell on your girlfriend.
JJ, we need to do something now. Because I don't even understand where that paint fell from. But they're building a new house here. So one of the construction workers could have dropped the paint.
Whoa!
I'm gonna destroy it for sure.
Mikey, you do realize the builder could have done it by accident.
Seriously?
So you can't fight because you want to. And by the way, it's not going to be easy for us to get to the top.
Whoa!
I wish there were harpoons.
Well, then open the chest quickly to see what's in it. And I understand we only have one harpoon. So it's up to you to get to the top. I'll wait here for you in the meantime.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, we still have to call an ambulance. Because if no one helps your girlfriend, she might not wake up.
Oh.
I hope there's a phone upstairs. And by the way, how come a can of paint fell exactly on Mikey's girlfriend's head?
Huh?
I thought there was no such thing as coincidence. Anyway, now we just have to help her. And by the way, I was very lucky to have a good phone lying around.
Hey!
That's awful. I hope we can help.
JJ, don't you think it would be better if we ran the operation? Because I don't have a lot of confidence in the local doctors. And if we can shrink it, it'll heal quickly.
You're right. No one can fix her better than us. And we can save a lot of money. Because all we need are the Ender's Pearls.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll cost much.
But we should not forget that we still need to take various medical items to cure everything for sure. And I feel like we could just steal it all. As long as we do it fast.
I can't believe we're gonna rob a hospital. Although we'd rather do that than pay a lot of money. And I think we should get inside your girlfriend right away.
All right, so take what you see here and let's get you to your room. I hope we don't have to fight viruses inside, because that would take us too long.
Mikey, don't worry. I'll have my sword with me.
Really?
So even if someone attacks us, I'll be able to take out all the opponents. It'll be a lot worse if a doctor comes in here.
Do you even know where we should start? Because I'm kind of scared to make the incision.
That's it. We've made the cut.
Yep.
So now all we have to do is get inside your girlfriend's body. And I think the easiest way to do that is with a reduction.
Really?
You ready, right?
Well, then we must walk to the place where the pearls of Ender lie. After all, it's a rare material, so it's not just lying around. And by the way, why are there so few doctors here? We haven't seen one yet.
Look, there's a shrinking device.
No way!
So this is going to be easier than we thought. And once we're small, we'll have to run right back. Because we might just get crushed.
It's a good thing we didn't even have to think about shrinking ourselves. Except now, it's gonna take us a lot longer to get back than it did when we were big. But all to save my girlfriend.
You're right. We have a very important mission.
What?
So I hope we can accomplish it quickly. And then we'll take your girlfriend with us and get out of this hospital. Sounds like a cool plan to me.
By the way, here we are.
Whoa!
Who knew we'd get here so fast? So now, all we have to do is get on the couch. And you didn't think we should cover her belly with a cloth?
That's a good idea. But do we have time?
All right, we're inside now.
Booyah!
And something tells me that my girlfriend's body is in very bad shape. Because I'm seeing viral contamination everywhere.
Whoa!
JJ, what do we do?
I think we need to remove all the slime blocks first.
Yeah.
Because as long as they're here, your girlfriend can't heal. And we can figure out which department we should go to right after the cleanup.
JJ, I feel like we need to get to where all the viruses live as soon as possible.
Yes!
And destroy them, of course. But are you sure you can do that? After all, we don't have any weapons.
Oh!
And that's something we should have no problem with. Because
What?
that's where the villager stands. So he definitely has a weapon for us. And even if it's just a sword, I'm fine with it.
Guys, I really hope you can cure this organism,
Booyah!
because I'm suffering from serous and wounds too. So I wish you good luck, and may the sword help you.
JJ, we should definitely do our best now. So let's go as fast as we can to the viruses. It seems to me that once we destroy them, it will be easier to do everything else right away. And by the way, there's a lot of
Don't worry, I can beat them all. So you can just stand there and watch me do my thing. But I can't believe there can be so many viruses in the body.
And the worst part is that my girlfriend has never once told me she feels bad. So as soon as we get her better, I'm gonna be taking her to the doctors all the time. And by the way, how are the viruses?
There are very few of them left. So in just a few minutes, we won't have a single enemy left. But unfortunately, that's not all we have to do. So we're going to go further into the departments to cure them.
Oh! I think we can move on now. And what do you say we try to cure the stomach? It's an important part of the body that we need to maintain.
Mikey, that's a great idea. And something tells me we won't have to work too hard. Because you have to eat junk food to get your stomach in terrible shape. And that's not what your girlfriend's like.
I think it's gonna be a mess. So be prepared to get sick. I can hear that awful smell from here.
Oh.
So we're gonna need a lot of blocks.
Mikey, you were right. I can't believe it could be that bad. So we need to fix her stomach as soon as possible. And there's gotta be blocks around here somewhere. So let's get them.
And we have to fill in all the holes that are in here. And then we have to empty our stomachs. I feel sorry for my girlfriend. Except if that paint hadn't fallen on her, we wouldn't have known anything.
Don't worry. I think we'll have this place fixed in no time.
Seriously?
And in the end, your girlfriend's gonna be a lot healthier than we are. By the way, I think we should check her skull. That was a pretty hard blow.
JJ, thank you so much for helping me. I feel like I just wouldn't have had time to fix it all myself. But with the two of us, we're gonna make it work. And by the way, don't you think we should make her something?
Of course, we'll have to cook something. Because the body needs to get some energy to recover. Something tells me it's better to make a cake.
Yeah. Are you sure we can make a cake under these conditions?
What the?
After all, we don't have any ingredients. Although I did see some food in the kitchen.
Yeah. I knew there'd be something there. So we'll make a quick cake for your girlfriend and leave it in her stomach. I think she'll be very pleased that we took care of the food.
By the way, don't you think we have a little bit of a stomach hole problem? Because we've been fixing this place for so long, and it's not working. No, you're doing it. So keep it up.
See, I knew I could do it.
Yep.
So you better hurry up and make the cake. It's not going to taste any better than mine, though.
JJ, something tells me we won't have time to make a cake. So let's get on with more important things first. And I think we should get to the bones.
I think your girl's bones are going to be fine. The paint fell on her head, not her back. But just to be safe, we should check her condition. We didn't climb up here for nothing.
JJ, I told you there'd be something obviously wrong with this. And look at the state of her ribs. I can't believe she was walking around with them. But we're gonna fix them now.
We're also very lucky to have everything we need for bone replacement.
Yep.
Because if we had to go to our world every time and then come back, I'd be tired. So
Whoa.
let's get to work now.
By the way, I think we can heal the department faster this time. That's a very good thing, because we can go treat other departments. And by the way, how did the ribs get so bad?
That's because ribs are a lot easier to fix than stomachs. So with a little more time, she'll have a very strong skeleton of new bones. And by the way, we never got to the skull.
Hey! But you do realize it's the longest way to the skull.
Yes!
I think we're gonna be able to fix that one pretty soon too. And then my girlfriend will be completely intact.
Whoa!
That's so cool!
I hope you don't get too relaxed about it.
What?
Because we still have a lot of work to do. And don't forget, there's a chance the viruses could come back. So we need to do that quickly and efficiently.
But I'm pretty much at my limit as it is. Are you saying we can do it even faster? I just don't believe that. And by the way, almost all the bones are clean. So we did it.
I think you're getting excited a little early, because there's still a lot of bad bones in here. But that's nothing compared to when we first got here. So you're right. We're good.
I already can't wait to see the next organ. That's it. Now we've definitely got all the ribs back.
Yes!
Which means we can move on to a new section. And by the way, don't you think it's getting a little hot in here? Let's check the temperature.
Mikey, I can already see the situation here is dire. Look at the temperature readings. I don't think your girlfriend's gonna last much longer. so we need to get her temperature down right away.
Seriously? JJ, that's too bad. I really hope you know how to use it, because I'm not going to be able to do it. I just realized there shouldn't be any lava in here.
Oh, you're right. It's not done right. So I'm gonna fix it now. And you better not get in my way. Because if I've done my math right, we've got all of a couple minutes.
No way!
And then there's nothing I can do.
All right, I'll leave you to it. And who'd have thought the temperature could get so high? But what could cause that? Is it because of all the things we've cured?
I think that's why too.
Whoa.
It's because we replaced most of the bones in the ribs. And that can't just go away. So while your body's getting used to the upgrades, the temperature's gonna be high. By the way, I don't think it's getting as hot here as it used to.
Yeah.
So whatever I am doing, it's working. And I hope I can keep lowering the temperature.
Just be careful, because if you destroy yourself, I'll have to do all the work. And I don't even know how I'm supposed to fix it. So you're my only hope.
Mikey, don't worry. I'll be fine. So you better figure out what we're gonna do next. Cause I'm sure the temperature's gonna be perfect pretty soon.
Seriously?
Which means I'll be free.
Great! I'm so glad the temperature's back to normal now. So we can get to the skull like we originally wanted. So when we're done in there, we can get out safely.
Then let's not waste another minute.
Yeah.
But we still have one problem. I don't know where we have to go to get the head. So let's just ask a villager about it. He'll know everything.
I take it you want to get to the head? For that, you'll need a key. And of course, I'm going to give it to you. Because you've shown me you came here for a reason.
Well, that's great. Mikey, now we have the key. So let's finish our big journey through this organism. And I actually think that while we were fixing it, the doctors might have realized that we're inside.
Wow! JJ, look how cool this place is. It's clear to me that we can't do anything fast here. Because if we hit anything, it could have terrible consequences.
You're right. Let's take it nice and slow. And by the way, you realize what we can do now, right? I mean, we can control your girlfriend's body. Although that's not going to be very useful right now because she's not feeling well.
And look at the big crack here. I had no idea that a simple can of paint could do that. Now, I'll always wear a helmet on construction sites.
Mikey, I think you should focus. Because that's basically all we have left to do. Other than that, your girl looks perfect. So
Really?
we're about to get out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm just really tired already. So, if it's not too much trouble, you can finish it yourself. In the meantime, I'm gonna make sure my girlfriend's head is on straight. I mean, the stroke might have affected her a little bit.
All right, I'll do the rest. I knew you weren't gonna make it to the end. So you can just sit down and rest. But when we get out, I need you to have a lot of energy.
Thank you so much. And you don't even have to help me. But you still do so much work. So when this is all over, I want to thank you in some way. Maybe you need some money?
That's it. The skull's whole now. So let's go, Mikey.
That's it. We got my girl fixed. And I thought we were going to be inside a lot longer. But it ended up being a couple hours. JJ, don't you think we should get out of this hospital now?
Look, are you even sure we're gonna make it out of this hospital?
Yeah.
Because I've never been here before. So I suggest you take a little look around. I mean, we should have some time.
You were right when you suggested we take a little walk. Because we can't get any higher up the stairs. But we can't go any lower either. So what do we do now? It's like we're locked in here.
I'm sure it is.
Seriously?
Because the surgeries your girlfriend needs cost a lot of money. And they don't know that we were able to fix it fast. By the way, here's our exit. So we have a plan.
That would be a bit risky in my opinion, but I don't see any other options. So now we have to quickly go back for my girlfriend and walk her to this parkour. And by the way, is she even gonna make it?
We should at least give it a try. And if anything, I'll be there to help you. It's better than paying for the rest of your life. Now do me a favor and wake up your girlfriend. Because we're not gonna carry her ourselves.
Let me at least bandage her up, because I don't think she's gonna be able to walk with an open belly. Well, that's much better now. So come on up, honey, we gotta get out of here right now. But why do we have to go somewhere so urgently?
And why do I have such a bad headache? I guess you don't have time to explain, so I'll just believe you. Where am I supposed to go?
For now, you just have to run after us. And then we'll tell you how to properly escape from this hospital.
How lucky we were to get a good descent! Except the JJ fell right to the ground. I don't think he'll be able to get up without our help, so I have to come up with a plan to save him.
Mikey, don't you think we should just make a regeneration potion?
Yeah.
Because if the ambulance picks him up, we're gonna have to pay for it. Do you think it's possible to make a potion in here?
That's right. There's a place where I can make a potion. And then I'll just have to throw him in the JJ and he'll wake up. I hope I can do that. The most important thing is to have all the ingredients to make the potion. To tell you the truth, I don't really know what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna combine everything in here.
You're right. It's better to try to do something than to just leave the JJ lying on the pavement. And he was so instrumental in helping you fix me. So I'm not going anywhere without the JJ.
I'm not going anywhere without him either. Because I promised JJ we could all get out together. And how could he have fallen from such a high place? It's just awful.
Mikey, thank you so much for resurrecting me. I didn't even know why I fell. But now we can all go home together and be happy.
You're right. We had a great day today.
Haha!